Alright, I gotta go get a COVID shot today, so I'm gonna try and get all the printers up and running, just fill in some orders and making a batch of Rex parts before I go for a run, then go get my COVID shot, then go hang out with Joe Van Cleve. Then I think I'm gonna spend a couple days in bed. Maybe I'll make a short doc about how sick I feel. Or not. Maybe I'll feel great. I'm looking forward to it. I noticed that the last time I printed anything in gray was over here, and I had a nozzle clog over here, and I also had a nozzle clog over here. And that could be coincidental, but it also could be that this batch of filament has some carbon or other crap in it. So the question is, do I dare clog up another head? One way or another, I gotta find out. Okay. The beauty of the sparkling frost atop the discarded scrap wood, destined to be plowed into the earth in the Albuquerque landfill. Maybe I'll find some other mounting points for shots. Ooh, I wonder if there's magnets. Boop. 10:28, not bad for an 11 o'clock appointment. I do not want to be late for my COVID shot or anything because I have long-standing anxiety about that sort of thing. I don't want to look.
It's 11.
I was just showing them. All right, deep breath. And you feel the flow. It's going. That's it.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, you got it.
I appreciate it.
Definitely.
If you go down a half a mile that way, is the car wash. If you go a half mile that way...
One day somebody will say, Joe Van Cleve used to live in this house. Yeah. Let's throw a pizza on his roof.
They throw a pizza.
Sword in the stone.
Exactly. Which is very video worthy.
Are you going to try and remove the sword from the stone?
Yeah, I just... No. You know how I know it's not coming out? Because it's bolted through the bottom of the petrified wood. My brother drilled a hole in the tip of the sword and put a bolt through it. The bomb squad hit it behind here and tried to detonate it. So in the early 70s, my dad worked for Defense Nuclear Agency out on base. Well, he gets a package in the mail from Switzerland without any return address. Turns out his sister, my aunt, went to Switzerland and sent him a Christmas ornament and didn't tell him. The Lopez's lived across the street in that double-decker.
Ooh,
I think he built that second house, the second story himself.
Sweet potatoes. The staple of every Thanksgiving. We're gonna make a casserole. Okay, so you just mash them all up. Pineapple, brown sugar,
Pineapple.
Lots of butter.
Okay, this is a test of digital zoom 2x footage in standard D-warp at 4K, 24p.
Objective is to get milk.
We're on a milk quest. Getting some milks for the ladies. You know how ladies like milks.
Ice cream. You have the nuts and the beef jerky and...
I'm looking for some lactose. One. Cheers.
Cheers, we got the milk. Milk for men, it would be chocolate milk.
I don't follow your logic.
just a guy thing. We like chocolate milk, right?
Guys like chocolate milk. Unhinged bullshit, for sure.
See if we can get the direct positive.
Oh. All right.
And then this is my audio, because I'm using a dynamic mic up here. And it's floating on string so that it isolates vibrations from the table. Selectric 1 and Selectric 2 is the first models. There's a guy in Arizona that's making new type balls with different fonts that they never made before. Papyrus. There is a senatorial. And Comic Mono. This is like Comic Sans. They never had that in typewriters. So this is the Selectric 1, the first Selectric that IBM had. Like that. And you take the type ball off.
Let's take a look at the original. Oh, these original were like metallized plastic too.
Yes. Get one of these 3D printed ones, and then you get the little plastic clip. Anyways, nice machine. Blue, of course, is the preferred color. You know.
All right, so it's been about 5 hours since I got my COVID shot. My arm is very sore. It is starting to come up my neck on the left side, but you know, I'm still all right. I think it's time for me to go home and get into bed for the next 2 days.
Yeah, so we've been looking at stuff in Joe's office, and we have the toy camera right here.
All right, it's about 1 a.m. I can't sleep. I'm a little nauseous, otherwise doing pretty good. A little stiff. Gonna harvest some prints maybe in the middle of the night for lack of anything better to do. Yeah, it looks like it's good, but also my hand is for a while. I'll just turn this off. Ugh. It is now 6:30 a.m. My shoulder is killing me, but on the bright side, my dog bite is pretty good. My other shoulder hurts from Albuquerque Pump, but I think that's a good thing. And I'm not all that queasy yet, just a little. I ate some cereal in the middle of the night. That was nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna be good. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is an annoying part of this dog bite. These are my pinching fingers for squeezing the extruder jaws. I guess I can do it a little bit. It's not going to be super fun to load these guys. We're going to get it done though. Now load. Big shout out to Francois Laverdure of Quebec, who tipped me off to cutting a diagonal at the end of these reels of filament so that you can rotate them and they get over the lip inside of here smoothly to load a printer. I think of him every time I load a printer, which is multiple times daily, giving me that trick, and what a pain in the butt it was before he told me about that. Because as you can see right now, my desk is a bit of a pile of shit. I'm gonna fix that later. There's my G-code folder for my 47mm Super Angulon XL Camera Dactyl OG 4x5 handheld camera. Here's my 3D printing knife. This one's a tricky bugger to load, and sometimes I gotta take the coupling off. Alright. Just oozing some plastic. Good to go. Print. Here's an update on that damn gray filament that I suspected of having nozzle jamming properties. Well, I got the front of this focusing ring off. Nice beautiful print. And then somewhere this guy turns to shredded wheat. I think I might be done with this night gray PLA. Deciding whether to go back to work or to go nap on the couch for a little while as I had planned. David Goggins would tell me, get on that hustle. Gotta keep working. You're not a man. Gotta keep working. Just gotta keep hustling, bro.